Good morning, guys.
Hello, welcome back. Are you hungry today?
I know I'm very hungry.
Because we're going
Very
to
hungry.
So today we are in the beautiful Valletta once again. I'm never tired of this place. And we are heading for a nice dinner and lunch actually at the Queen Victoria pub in Valletta. Are you looking forward to it?
I've been looking forward to this because they have a brand new menu.
Yes.
And it being English guys talking
Yes,
here.
yes.
English guy. The reason I'm saying that is because it's based around traditional English bars, and to be fair, we've been here a few times, and all the interior, the drinks, the style, everything is very reminiscent of English bars.
Yes.
But they have a new menu that they state is English, or English with a bit Mediterranean. So we're going to try it out.
Yes, and so today we are going to forget our diet and we're just going to enjoy our food. And I must be honest, this is one of my favorite places to go to drink or to eat. But I am exceptionally looking forward to the fish and chips.
Yes! I can't wait to see what the fish and chips are going to be like, to be fair. That is going to define whether it is a true English bar.
Shall we go? Because my mouth is ready.
Yes, we're going. We'll see you inside.
See you inside. Wow. I don't even know where to start from. Are you gonna finish all this food?
I'm hungry, so... Well, first and foremost, First and foremost, thank you, Sue, for inviting us over again.
And so today, as we promised you, we are at the Queen Victoria pub and we are trying their just launched new menu and it absolutely looks...
Doesn't disappoint.
Yum. You don't come here when you're on your bed because it's absolutely beautifully presented, smells awesome, and we're just gonna dig in.
It's crazy. First we're going to start with the platter though.
Yes. We also came at it is now 1 in the afternoon.
Oh, by the way, restaurants are still open now.
And at this time they also offer the happy hour on cocktails, so you get one.
From 1 till 4.
Yes, you get one and you get one for free. Today I am a lover of mojitos, but they actually do this exquisite drink which is the Queen Victoria Mojito. It's also got gin and cherry and cucumbers.
For me, I went for a classic, which is whiskey sour without egg white, but we'll see how it's going to go. Because
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sabiha. Thank you.
Thank you. Guinness for my
Really, this is an absolute feast. This is not the first time that we actually came here. We do love coming here. We also organized a birthday party for our Clintess.
For our princess, the Clintess.
Yeah, they do have a private venue downstairs where you can do a party.
Even up here. Yes. This is the area we sat now. There's like a VIP area where you can have it to yourself. Yeah. Same as downstairs, you can have it to yourself.
But the atmosphere is amazing. The atmosphere is really nice. I think this is the closest.
Even the staff here.
You can tell. I think this is the closest to an English pub, that we have been to.
While we're doing this, actually, I'm going to clear something up because a lot of you have been commenting on our videos.
Is that Polish?
I'm not Polish. I'm not Scottish. I'm not Irish. Well, not Lingo anyway. I am born and bred in Cambridge, just to set the record straight. I was then moved to bad English. I moved to Cheltenham, which is in Gloucestershire, and then from there I moved to Malta.
So he's got an English Maltese accent.
So that's why when you say something, I've got a mixed accent because of my heritage plus moving here.
But I thought the Polish was very, very
The Polish one was hilarious. Even the West Country. We had one West Country. No, not from places like Dudley or anywhere like that. I'm sorry. I apologise, but.
So, shall we start on the platter?
So like the platter basically is like a build your own mini burgers.
Excuse me.
Photographer.
No.
So yeah, the platters you have like it is literally like a build your own mini burger. You have the naked buns, you have the patties in the middle, you have beef, chicken, and these are the potato croquettes. Are they called croquettes?
Yes.
Is that the right announce?
There's like I think those are the chicken nuggets.
Chickens. You have chicken skewer, and we
Comes
have
with fries.
Comes with fries, onions, mayonnaise, red sauce. I'm not 100% sure. Hang on. No either. Oh, that's a bit spicy.
Is it? These are
Coleslaw.
naked ones?
These are the naked ones, and then you have the ones filled with fried onion. Then you have the sautéed onion over there. So this is actually an ideal one for anybody that isn't quite sure what they want to eat, and you're with a group. I mean, this would easily feed 2-3 people.
Or it's just like a good...
Or just me, in my case. But.
And it's also a nice platter if you just want to spend the evening drinking and nibbling on
Yeah,
stuff.
just having a drink, exactly. Even if you're just having a drink and you want to have something with friends, just have a little nibble. It's absolutely fine.
So, shall we start?
Yeah, we keep saying we're going to start. We haven't yet.
It's okay, you can go. Oh, thank you. We have actually more food coming.
Oh my goodness. So,
what are you going to start from? I'm going to actually start by trying
I think these are the
these.
croquettes. I could be wrong. Just double check whether I'm right. No, there's fish, mini fish. Mini fish.
Oh, that's...
Sorry, see? Mini fish. Mini fish. Me, I have to go for the burgers.
That's amazing.
So I'm gonna go put the little guy in there. Oh. We're gonna try it just naked on its own.
It's nice.
It's nice and moist. You know when you get like a little bit dry sometimes?
Yes.
But the burger itself.
So is the fish. You can actually see that it's a
see the
piece
flakes.
of fish with flakes inside. It's not one of those like fish finger things.
I'm dipping. Oh wow.
Nice. It is indeed very nice.
That was the sauce. Bomba.
Next, I'm going to try these ones. I think these are
Chicken nuggets.
with some mayonnaise. Oh, they're so nice and crispy.
No, mate. I'll be putting up pictures throughout as well, just so you can see exactly what's on the plate. Although I know you can see what's going on here.
Yes. Again, the chicken is actually a piece of chicken, not a chicken nugget where you can't see the chicken, but you can actually taste
They didn't cut
and
corners.
see. No.
Because it's easy that they could just go, right, we'll just stick a chicken nugget. Or like with the fish, it's like,
But the fish is really nice, huh?
and go and try. I'm not a big fish eater, but
I was just gonna say, but even though you're not a fish eater, I think you will find that this is really good.
genuinely reminds me of the fish and chips back home in England.
We do have an actual portion, full portion of the fish and chips, and they're not shy with their portions here. Yeah? So make
but we're
sure.
getting into it. Gosh.
Yeah.
I know I'm a big boy, but sorry, I'm gonna go get some onion rings. Try the onion
I'm
rings.
actually going to try a burger without the bun.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, it's an onion ring, but it's nice. Oh.
I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually tastes like a homemade bird.
Mm-hmm. So we're doing the taste menu basically, and sometimes you bite off more than you can chew.
It's the first time I have actually seen you stunned with the amount of food.
But it all looks beautiful, eh? Presentation wise, really, you can't fault the presentation of it.
Indeed.
So I'm going to try.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm going to try the chicken nugget. Chicken. No. That's a popper.
I haven't tried the peppers. I tried one of the.
I hope there's not anything else coming out at the moment. That's another platter though.
Yes. I'm going to try one of these, which is like a small pita bread, and it's filled with what I think
Caramelized
is
onion?
caramelized
No, fried onion.
Uh-huh.
Unbelievable, eh?
It is nice to go with drinks and stuff.
And honestly, if you're coming and you want a night out with your friends, have some drinks. There's a nice atmosphere as well that goes along with here.
Indeed.
But this new menu, phenomenal, eh? Genuinely phenomenal. They had a good menu before, but since the lockdown, they revised it, and I think they genuinely hit the nail on the head. There's a lot of English influence, but there's also kept with the Mediterranean as well.
Exactly, and it is something which I call comfort food.
And just want to
Oh, that looks really nice.
chicken skewer. Oh wow! And sorry, excuse fingers. They do provide knives and forks, but we like to touch with our hands. You want to try a bit of the chicken? Honey glazed.
Oh, that is indeed very nice.
Literally melt in your mouth.
This platter, for me, is 10 out of 10. That is for the meat lovers because it's
But
all meat.
it's also nice that you can just build it yourself if you want to. Because it's far too easy just to give
Try this cheese with that
with this.
because it's really, really nice. It's like smoked cheddar.
Sorry, excuse me.
It's nice. Just gonna try one of these poppers and then we shall try something else.
That's so interesting. No, this is pork. I
pork
stand
and
completely corrected. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Wow. That's like a mini kebab.
You know what? That's what I thought when I tasted it. I think
Light's playing tricks on my eyes, sorry.
we have tried everything on this plate. Which one was your favorite?
Except for the chips. I've tried chips.
Me?
I've tried so many chips.
Which was your favorite? I like the whole concept of the making
The platter
your
itself
own
is really
bread.
good. I think
Yes,
the whole platter is really good.
Yes. I think that it's a really, really good concept. But
I love the patties for the fact that they weren't dry. The fish, I'm sorry, but if you come to an English pub, that's one thing you have to get right, is if you're going to serve fish, you have to do it in an English way. And that, honestly, as soon as I bit into it,
yes, it takes you back to
that
England.
was just straight away out on the town with your friends after you've been clubbing or at a nice bar. You grab yourself some fish and chips on the way home.
I think my favorite from this platter was the fish and also this chicken.
That chicken, I was surprised.
This chicken, you can taste that it's char grilled, but you can still taste the honey on
And
it,
it's soft there.
and it's soft and it's really. So next on we're going to try which is also a nice meal or a complement
A
to
snack
the
on itself.
snack with drinks.
But again, this is one of those things you can do when you're with friends. You can order a couple of these.
Yes, and this is good for vegetarians also. These are focaccias, and we've got one with rucola and tomatoes and cheese, and we've got another one which is my personal favorite, which is 4 cheeses. It's got all the
But they also do a meat lovers as well, just so you're aware. But we
Yes.
haven't got it here because we were requested not to have it.
because we have so much.
Because we have so much, yes. And plus we have a lot of meat and fish, and so
Yes.
try and balance it out.
So let's try this.
I'll hold it there. Oh, they pre-cut it as well, which is
Yes.
nice.
The perfect size as well.
It's literally, you could literally just be out with your friends. Sorry.
That is nice. The tomatoes, the basil.
And the freshness, huh? You can visibly taste the freshness of the ingredient.
Yes. And I love the way they serve them too on this.
But that's another big thing. When you go to some places, you can tell it might taste nice, but you can tell there's not something quite right. And usually it's down to like the food not being fresh.
Yes,
as it were.
especially like warmed up. But you can actually taste the tomatoes
But
and the basil.
the fact that you can actually single out individual tastes, and the rucola just tops it, gives it that nice little edge.
10 out of 10 to me.
And again, it's something so simple, but can't fault it. Just having a couple of beers, or ladies' night out, or even as a couple. Sorry, have to use.
Yes, exactly. And this is what I love about this place. It's because you can either come for a quiet romantic meal,
It cater for everything.
or
Exactly.
it's good. We also notice that outside they also have a big screen. So I'm assuming like
When the
this
football
weekend,
and stuff like that.
football, or like this week there was the Euro. No, they couldn't have because
No, because unfortunately the stipulations are still in place, so no.
yes.
But this week they can, so
Okay, shall we try the cheesy one now? I'm looking forward to that one.
so I'm gonna just put this aside because I'm probably still gonna eat a bit more of that one. Because some of us are piggies. By some of us, I mean me.
We can't do justice to this food though.
No.
When it's so different. This is really comfort food for the cheese lovers, not vegans, because this is proper good cheese, and you can actually smell the blue cheese. I love blue cheese.
I just love cheese. You can name it whatever you want.
It's true, but blue cheese, I believe, that makes
But
everything
yeah,
better.
blue cheese is one of those tastes that it's an acquired taste, really, but it's definitely one of those tastes that kind of round off
Yes,
what you're eating.
The dough is not very thick, and it's pizza dough basically. It is pizza dough.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Heaven.
When you get the sharpness of that blue cheese.
Heaven.
Mmm.
Absolute heaven.
But again, nothing overpowers each other.
No.
But
Is it Parmesan?
I just really like the fact that when you bite down, you start getting the flavour, and then you get that sudden sharpness of the blue cheese. I think, oh, phenomenal.
And they are properly cooked in a pizza oven, so they're not like mushy, like when they could put down an oven.
That's one of the things about when you do the quarter fromages or stuff like that. They have a tendency to go very, how do you call it, squidgy. I'm not sure the actual
look at the
terminology.
But look at the bottom, it's still dry and firm. And this for me is definitely 20 out of 10.
Sorry, I'm going to have another piece. I mean, obviously, when you're cooking with cheese, you have to accept a little bit of extra oily, but it's cheese. You can't get around it.
But then again, it wouldn't be good if there isn't that extra.
No, I didn't say it detrimentally. I'm just saying, although to be still fair, there's not too much. Oh, it's nice, huh?
FYI, I don't normally drink at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This has got gin and it's got a lot of alcohol in it. I don't normally do that, but...
And we have meetings later on this afternoon.
I'll be alright.
Well, she does, I don't.
So, what are we going to try next?
So we've got the platter, which is consisting of 3 types of cheese. One spicy and one smoked, and I'm not 100% sure, but that looks a bit Guinnessy. Could be wrong. Anyway, we have some grilled peppers. We have some... what do we have? Some salami and some other spicy... salami. I think they're both salami-ish. Sorry, my terminology for I can never get these two right. I'm sorry, I apologise.
This is salami. This is prosciutto.
But no, I was referring to this one.
That's like the sausage.
It's sausage, okay. Mush salami.
Your favourite?
No. Sorry, I know you like olives, but I've never liked them. I can't get my head around them. But we have them, so she'll enjoy them. Have some nice watermelon and 1, 2, 3 dips. One being tuna, one being, I believe that's either a honey or maybe even a mango. I don't know till we try it. I think it might be mango. Could be wrong, like a chutney maybe. And a blue cheese dip maybe? Could be wrong. Or a hummus. Sorry, excuse fingers. I don't know because I've had too much cheese. That's it, no.
Okay. So basically this is what we order when we normally go out, not to eat but to nibble.
This is the sort of thing we normally would order if we're going to have something to eat and have a couple of drinks. We always start with a platter in some shape, way or form.
Yes, it helps people like me that don't drink a lot not to get pooped after 2 drinks.
Pooped? How politically correct you're being.
So, what you gonna try first? I know you are a big cheese lover.
I want to see whether this
Is the Guinness?
is a Guinness cheese. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about this, but it's really nicely marbled.
It looks really nice.
You won't like it.
No?
No.
Then it's Guinness cheese. I like Guinness cheese.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's how I like my cheese. Actually, I do like plain cheese.
That one's smoked.
This dipped in honey. Is it honey or is it chutney?
Chutney.
Oh.
I was right. I'm not right very often, but when I'm right, I'm right.
These actual plates, I believe, are served in a bar because they enhance you to drink more. It's like the cheese and the salami and
Salty
the
things.
melon. Yes,
When it cuts
they're
it with
very
the
enjoyable
with the sweet.
with that. This is typical Maltese black olives.
Sorry, you can keep that.
It's very salty, very nice.
I will never be a fan of olives. I'm sorry. I apologise, and I cannot be converted.
So, what did you think this dip was? It looks cheesy.
It's actually a little bit spicy. Had a little bit of a kick to the end of it.
It is very nice.
No, it's nice. It just has a little kick to the end. And it's annoying me that I don't know what that is.
I will ask the nice girl that is serving that, and have a lot of patience with.
Here, the servers and the people that are behind the bar, even down to the chefs.
Yes.
They're so welcoming.
It was so nice and touching that the chef came out to say hello and ask us what we prefer is in food. We really didn't expect this much food because even for us,
I eat a lot.
But we're very, very
But even
thankful
things
and
like food
we are
allergies
very-
and stuff
yes.
like that, they'll ask you. So if you have any food allergies, you can tell them. And obviously, in this day and age, it's very important that you do.
I'm gonna try this salami. Good and proper salami.
Green and proper. Sorry, I'm just going
And
to do
it's-
my whiskey sour.
And it's spicy too. So that would, yes, enhance you to drink a little bit more.
But the flavours are really nice, huh? You have the smokiness, you have the hotness, you have the sweet. So it all
Salty.
balances. So it all balances itself out.
It's a very, very good mixture, but it's just like hotness.
Which one? This one?
It's like 9.5 out of 10, huh?
She doesn't do well with heat.
Have some of my alcohol, afternoon alcohol.
Where are you? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Indeed.
That's what they say.
Life is made for living. What are you going to try next? This is really nice.
That's a tuna. But
Yes, but it's
has
not the
capers.
Yeah, indeed. It's not the kind of tuna that we buy. You can taste that it's homemade. It's like, I believe it's their own mixture. It's really, really nice. And then you've got these nice, lovely crackling breadsticks.
So I'm gonna see what this is all about. Is that olive? No. Thought they're being sneaky.
Mayonnaise,
Mayonnaise, definitely capers.
capers. It's really nice. It is nice. It's really homemade, eh? I'm gonna try the prosciutto again, something that is really complimentary while you're having a drink.
But even again, the presentation of here is phenomenal. The way they set it out. I love the presentation of how they do these things here. Genuinely.
What I admire the most when we get a cheese platter or a platter just to eat while you're drinking is the mixture that they combine. Is a mixture of saltiness with sweetness and with a bit of spice in it that makes the perfect combination. Because you do go to places where they just give you
They focus on just cheese.
cheese
per se.
and what we call something galletti, which is a Maltese biscuit made for dips, and it's very basic. But this platter,
The sort of thing you
has-
get in like a gazine.
but this sort of platter has the right mixture with sweetness.
And they actually section it, which is really
Yes.
nice. It actually they produce a border within the food itself, which is nice. I'm not a big veggie person, so you won't see me eating much in the way of vegetables. I thought you were about to give it me then. I didn't know. You're right. It's not going to happen. Not because there's anything wrong with veggies. There's certain vegetables I don't like. Like
This is
arrabbiata,
something,
it's not something I'm a fan of.
but this is something that is staple in Malta. It's arrabbiata and marrows, and they are fried in oil, and the taste is just incredible.
Take a word for it. Most things I eat though, just to be clear.
You don't actually find much veggies when we go for a platter normally.
No, usually you just get like the rucola, or maybe get cut the cherry tomatoes. But here you've got like.
This
a
is
bit-
definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. I think the only problem would be with the platters is just one, and that is choosing what to order. If you like meat and the husband like cheese, that would be a little bit of a problem in choosing one, because they
I
are
just-
both amazingly really, really good platters.
I have to say there, and even again, presentation says a lot about a place. To be honest.
Indeed.
So if you're not going to present your food well, it's never going to be received
Oh.
as well.
That's a big mistake for me. Oh my god.
She's not a spicy food eater. But she is, but she's not. Not when it comes to spice.
No big deal.
So yeah, I mean, like, that's the first thing you look. The first thing you do is you look with your eyes. So for me to see them do that, it's nice. Okay. We'll
That's
cut
my
that bit
boss.
out. Though.
I think I'm gonna have some. Now I know why the melons. Because that's a good and proper running of the nose, hot. Don't tell me it's not hot. I feel it up to my
Oh
nose.
wow,
It's very
that's so
hot.
nice, eh?
But it's very hot. Please agree with me that it's very hot. It's 10.5. That's why you have the melon. So
To be fair, I actually really like that. That's got a lot.
Spicy.
It has got a lot of heat. So if you're not someone that likes spicy food,
But don't worry, try it. You've got the melon now.
that is warm.
And then you got the sweetness and the juiciness and the coolness of the melon. Perfect. Well done to whoever came with this perfect combination.
So this one's for the veggies. Not veggies so much because there is cheese. Depends, vegan or veggie.
Exact.
We have like a buffalo cheese, and it is separated with nice slices of tomato. Obviously garnished with typical salad, rucola, lettuce,
Different greens, parmesan, olives,
olives again,
and cherry tomatoes.
cherry tomato, and parmesan cheese. But these are nice because they're fresh.
And it's also
It
like
always
for summer,
it
you
always
know?
tastes fresh when you eat it.
And when you're like out and about in the Maltese sun, and you want to have something light. This is quite light and filling. Oh, look at the cheese.
I have to try this as well.
It does indeed have like pesto in
It's a
it.
pesto-y sauce. I would never normally eat buffalo before I moved here. There was something that, I don't know, it used to always put me off. Don't know what it was, but it was something that always put me off. But ever since moving here to Malta, I can see the attraction to it.
Yes,
The
because it's
texture, the
freshness,
taste.
I
I think it's the freshness of it that really.
We are cheese lovers.
And it's so creamy. Ridiculously creamy.
It's really nice. Having said that, while we're enjoying the salad, we were surprised with another 2 meals. Which I'm actually looking forward to trying, because I don't think we ever tried the pasta here.
No, that's actually
and
true.
I
We haven't had a
think-
pasta dish here.
And I think there are 2 items from the new menu, because we have never had them here. We've never seen them on the menu, and it's like
Or we're just blind and we didn't see them.
it's mouth-watering. Wait until you see the tortellini.
I was actually looking forward to this because when they put it on the table, the smell is amazing. The sauce is made up of tomato sauce, peas, mushroom is like a stew, and the ravioli, which is pasta stuffed, and it is stuffed with rabbit, to my surprise actually, because I have never tried rabbit filled with pasta. I didn't know that I was going to get ravioli stuffed with rabbit. The combination is absolutely amazing. It's really good, and the pasta is cooked to perfection. It's not hard, it's not soft, and the stuffing actually, immense. Compliments to the chef.
It's one of those things, I think, that can genuinely transport you to somewhere else completely.
It's true.
Like I had with the original fish, and I'm not joking. Literally, as soon as it went in my mouth, I had flashbacks. Do you remember when I first took you to the UK, and we stopped for the fish and chips that was opposite that B&Q centre near the trains? There, that's where instantly it just gives you like the flashbacks, and that's something I think
True.
that when you have a good food,
Indeed.
you can associate with.
And this plate of pasta is something I would expect from a good plate of pasta, because even though it is pasta and it is ravioli, which is 2 pieces of pasta on each other with filling inside, it is not heavy. It is not like and they are quite big. They are not the you do occasionally go to restaurants where you order ravioli and you get the ravioli that they buy from the supermarket and boil it in pieces.
But you can tell the difference between.
This is absolutely not the case, because they are big ravioli. You can taste that they are freshly made, and it's absolutely stunning and satisfying when you eat it. It's just like.
But the reason I'm saving myself is because we got burgers.
Okay, let's make this clear. I am not the biggest fan of burgers, and he's not the biggest fan of pasta, so hey, here we took a bit of...
She's doing the pasta, I'm doing the burgers. I'll take it for the team.
But we do have one good portion of fish and chips that we're going to do together, or else we'll argue about that, because the fish here is amazing.
It's true, yeah?
And let's be honest, so far we haven't actually found a place that does fish and chips where you say, oh my god.
I have to say, I've been living here in Malta for 14 years, and we've taken other people's advice when it comes to good old English fish and chips, and I've been disappointed every single time. We even went to Goza
For fish and chips, yes, as funny
exclusively
as it sounds.
just for fish and chips.
Yes, as funny
And
as it
I
sounds.
was
yes.
so let down when you say you do traditional fish and chips. You have to produce traditional fish and chips. And I know everybody has a different take on things,
Indeed.
but without a shadow of doubt, in my humble personal opinion, from England, not Poland, not Scotland, not the West Country, although it's still part of England. This place is the closest I have ever come
So yes, we're kind of
to
leaving
traditional fish and chips.
We're kind of leaving the best from last,
Yeah.
because from what we tried from the burger platter with small fish, I can't imagine what's gonna come next. So let's do this tortellini, then we can have a small break, yes, and then we can continue with the last 3 mains. So here we have tortellini. They are humongous tortellini.
They're ginormous,
They're
huh?
ginormous.
But they look, again, they're presented really, really, and I love the little accents, the little
Yes.
green accent with the little bit of bacon.
It is with the cream sauce. It's got mushroom and it's got one big slice of bacon. I'm not quite sure what the
I think that's more than
tortellini
one slice.
are stuffed with, but I
Ah,
think there you go.
That's
There
the
you
ricotta.
go. And that is ricotta. that's what's going to make the perfect combination. Bacon, mushroom, cream.
Yeah, but you see, I was expecting that to be the ricotta. But it shows, because we're so associated with certain things, when you switch it up,
It's perfect.
it looks really nice, huh?
It doesn't need anything else at all.
And again, genuine compliments to the chef here as well. He's got a phenomenal palate. He has the ability to create some really, really nice dishes.
He's so very, very cheerful.
But he's always greeting you with a smile. Oh, you can hear the crunch of the... No,
No, you can't.
I have to have the burger, sorry.
But the crunchiness of the bacon, it's not even... The bacon is not even cooked in the sauce. Yeah.
This is what I call bacon sarnie bacon.
It's not even cooked in the sauce because it's crunchy still, the bacon.
This you would put back when I used to go fishing. I'm talking about with my brother-in-law Matt. Hi Matt. We used to go fishing on this lake, and when we got there, the owners used to come over and they asked whether you want breakfast, and they used to come at you with sandwich like this, like wedges of bread with bacon, and the crispiness of that, just again, it reminds me so much. You have like six layers of bacon. Phenomenal.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reminiscing.
This 2 plates of pasta would be worth coming visit here because they are truly amazing.
The sizes
The
are
sizes,
just right.
I mean, what my mind is thinking right now is that they brought us so many dishes out to try, but they weren't shy with portions. I mean, even though they brought us 1, 2,
No,
3,
even from
4,
the other portions that we've seen
like,
being giving out, they haven't made exception.
5 main course meals. They didn't make an exception of making one smaller than the other. They are just absolutely perfect and filling.
It's a full meal.
And the pasta is cooked to perfection. The filling is still kept inside, so they didn't overcook it, that the stuffing actually came out into the plate, and it's just...
So, now my time. He's had our pasta.
I'm happy. I love this.
But we're now moving on to the burgers. Now we went with classic beef and chicken. We have a chicken fillet burger here as well. Always comes with chips as well, but the burger size as well. For example, just so you have, this is, my hands are big hands, so that's a substantial burger. So let me start with the chicken one first. Oh wow.
That's really nice.
So the chicken one has caramelized onions, chicken burger obviously with breadcrumbs, and it comes also with a coleslaw and a fresh salad, leafy salad. So let's give it a taste test, because that's what's important. Oh wow.
How good is it from 1 to 10?
Again, boom. First, just get something important out of the way. Going back to the freshness thing. So when you take that first bite, you can feel the crunchiness of the greens, the crunchiness obviously of the coleslaw, and then the chicken.
Do you know what? I think this is the first time I'm seeing you having a chicken burger, because you always go for beef.
Normally I don't eat chicken burgers, it's true, but I have to say, wow, this is where you'll always lose me. just eat burgers to the end of
It's true.
times if I could get
It's
chance.
true, it's true.
But for me, it's something that can. Oh, sorry, I'm dropping bits. It's something that if you're going to sell burgers, it's something I think defines a food place. If you're going to sell burgers, because a lot of places they'll give you burgers and they're full of grease. They go soggy.
Oh yes, oh yes.
And that's something that I don't like, and I gauge a lot of my stuff, irrespective of everything else that we've had. If they sell burgers, they have to be good.
He is something of what I would call a professional burger eater. Because he could tell you that burger is crap or that burger is good just from by looking at it. It's true.
But it's true. So many places now. Sorry.
Is that bacon? No?
Onion.
Oh,
Doesn't need.
it smells really
Doesn't
nice.
need any extras. But to be fair, like I said, I gauge a lot when people say about burgers, because you can go to some places and they're just greasy and oily, and you get like a soggy bun.
Yes, and the bun at the bottom would be like...
example, I'm very open about this. Clean burger bun,
It's
very
true.
clean. You can see the layers even after cutting into it. You can still see the layers. That is a burger.
10 out of 10 burger.
That is, I mean, I don't eat chicken burgers very often, but they're a 10 out of 10. I'm not a connoisseur burger eater, but I like my burgers. And there are certain things I gauge it on, and the fact that you can cut into it, it doesn't fall apart. Okay, you have the skewer, but I'm going to prove a point with the next one. I'm going to take the skewer out before I cut it. The fact it stays in layers, even this part doesn't have the skewer, and it's still, you can see all the individual layers. There's
Yes,
nothing
yes.
overlapping on each other. Makes a big difference.
It looks like a perfect
for me,
burger, yeah.
personally, it makes a big difference.
Yes, it's true, it does.
Because what I hate is when you eat a burger and you start eating it, and then the back goes over here, and you have like the meat coming here. So you start eating them, and then you end up with like this big mound of
we have
gush.
been to places where it comes like that.
So this is me proving my point. This is nice. So burger patty with cheese, fresh veggies, coleslaw as well. So to prove a point, eating skills have a lot to be desired. But again, you see, individual layers, no excess grease. That is what I call a burger.
Indeed.
Because as much as I will eat pretty much any burger that you put in front of me, again, you can see you have bun, filling, patty, bun, and it's not squidgy, it's not discoloured from oil,
No.
it's
Well done. Compliments to the chef. And honestly, and it does look quite thick. The burger is quite thick.
oh, sorry, my fault. I didn't have I took the pin out, so that's my bad. So it doesn't go anywhere.
That's one thick burger, huh?
The burger's nice and thick. It's so flavourful. And again, going back to with the small ones that we had, it's not dry, it's not overcooked, it's nice and moist. And again, same as the chicken one, as soon as you bite down, you have the crunching of all the flavours, and you have the freshness. 10 out of 10 out of 10. 100% without fail. So again, if you're a burger person like me, you won't go wrong here, for sure. You get a portion of chips with every burger.
Yes. It's a nice place to come and eat, even if you are like us, because he is a very, very big of a burger eater, while I'm not. The options are immense here because if you can eat pasta, you can have a salad, you can just have a small
But it's
platter.
not too big, the menu. The menu
No.
isn't big.
And that's why I think it is very good.
That's why the
because-
food is good.
Yes. Also, what is good to mention is that the platters come for different amount of people. You can have the burger platter for 2 people, 4 people, 6 people, 8 people, and they can do it to the amount of group that you are. I never get over the look on your face when you're eating something that is really delicious.
It's something. It's
Do you need help? Aww.
the whole. I hate using the expression as close to my heart, but it's one thing I love without fail. And if I ever go to a place that sells burgers and other food items, and I have the burger and it tastes rubbish, I won't set foot back in there again.
No,
Never.
No.
Because if you can't master a burger, sorry, you shouldn't be doing food.
This is not mastered. This is
The fact
exquisite.
the fact that it stays in layers, it's not gooey, it's not at every bite I've taken, it's not pushing out. You know, usually you have like the push out from here when you're eating. Nothing.
That is how professionally it is made.
That's how nice the burgers are here. I'm not saying it again because we're sat filming in their establishment. Genuinely, their burgers are phenomenal.
Probably if they weren't, it would have been one sentence and that's just it. But I mean, I know when he eats something really good with his heart because his face says it. So okay, then we're set. If I know you need a good burger, this is where we're going to be coming. It's close to home, it's perfect, it's Valletta, and we never tire of coming to
My
Valletta
goodness.
because it's amazing. And the place is welcoming, very welcoming, especially in winter. In winter, it is so warm, so nice.
But even here, out in summer,
In summer,
you
yes,
can get
it's
to
nice
eat
and cool. You
outside.
can get to eat outside, enjoy the sun, and just have a cold beer and enjoy this wonderfully delicious food. Now,
sorry, I'm just still.
but now is the place that we both have.
We're gonna be
been
fighting
looking-
over this one.
Yes, we've been looking so forward to this one. So
This is the true English test
yes,
for an English bar.
the
So-
moment we've been waiting for.
And I've been purposely holding off drinking my Guinness for
I'm
this.
still on my cocktail. This is the same cocktail.
No, it is genuinely.
I'm
So
not much of a drinker, so.
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. First of all, we have a bucket full of chips. We've got 3 pieces of
3 or 4. Hang on.
no, it's 3 pieces of fish. We've got a small bowl of what do you call it? Coleslaw. We've got some tartar
She's food
sauce.
drunk at the moment.
I am. We've got some tartar sauce. And we also got some
Peas.
mushy peas, which are my absolute favorite.
Classic again of England.
Although I'm going to pass on the chips today, even though normally
And
I
me.
would go
I've had it,
nuts on it, but we have been eating so much food
We have to give priority to the food.
to the fish. The fish. We are so looking forward to the fish. I'm gonna try it without
Sorry.
anything, to be honest.
First thing you do.
Look. Look
How
at the fish.
flaky it is.
It's an actual piece of fish inside. It's not some of those like fish fingers filling.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
Just that on its own. Obviously, feel free to use knives and forks, but we like using our hands. Oh,
That is absolutely a 10 out of 10.
The batter.
No doubt.
the batter is so fluffy.
And crunchy.
And when you have the fish inside, which is also really
I just put some
flaky,
lemon sauce.
juicy, succulent.
I just put some lemon.
And again, I'm not a fish eater, but when it comes to classic fish and chips, all day.
And you don't have to
And
do
it just
Look at that.
Flakes apart. Just flakes apart. Sorry, I'm gonna have a bit of tartar sauce.
And you know what's nice about it as well? You don't find any surprising bones in the middle of the fish. Even though you can see that it's actual fish.
It's one of the biggest reasons why I don't eat fish.
Yes, it's true. And when you eat it like this, you expect it not to have any bones, and this one is not disappointing at all, huh? Truly. It's good like this, and with some tartar sauce.
It is just classic fish. Absolutely stunning. Sorry, last bite.
Now you're not going to tell me how much you miss fish and chips anymore.
Well, I miss fish and chips.
Right, I'm here.
We're coming here.
So all those British people that live in Malta and are craving for some good, excellent fish and chips, you bring yourselves here because it's amazing.
Genuinely, that is stunning. Can I just have a napkin, please, dear? Thank you. The downside of using your hands. But honestly,
Indeed, that is hands-on the best fish and chips we have
that is the
ever
best.
had in Malta.
In 14 years, I'm talking. I'm not joking when I say in 14 years. In 14 years, this is the best fish and chips I have had. So, wow, that was amazing.
It was indeed. I don't think we can actually say which fish and chips aside. Let's put the fish and chips aside.
Let's not be biased.
Because that is the reason that we actually wanted to come and try the fish and chips.
Well, I want to try the whole menu, to be fair.
Yes.
I mean, maybe
But
bit off a little bit more than we could chew.
but to be honest, it is impossible to choose which which was our favorite, because
for me, everything was nice. I couldn't complain. The flavors are phenomenal. The texture really good. The crispiness, the freshness you can physically taste in every dish.
yes.
But the key ones for me are always going to be burger. If you're going to sell burgers, you make sure the burgers are really good. And genuinely, even from the mini burgers up to the full-size burger, phenomenal. Like I said, the parting, there was no excess fats. It wasn't gooey, it wasn't sloppy, it was genuinely held nice together.
Yes.
Oh.
And for me, I would say that the pastas, which I eat a lot of pasta, especially when we go out, the pasta was cooked to perfection, and that is something that is not valued enough, because we've been to many restaurants where they cook it way too much and it's just soggy, and
it changes every time you go, unfortunately.
Or you get a plate of spaghetti and you put the fork in and the whole plate comes up, which means that it was
We've had a couple like that.
cooked,
We've had a couple like that.
and we had to send it back, and having a plate of pasta come out like that is... Now, we had the tortellini and the ravioli, which are not spaghetti, which you can pick up one and try them, so that would mean that the chef times his food exceptionally well, because you couldn't actually...
I have to say, it's the chef here, best decision they had.
Yes. About
Hands down.
So cheerful and nice.
All the staff are very good
Yes,
here, but obviously, when you're serving food, you've got to make sure you have a good chef.
I mean, it's true that you come in a restaurant for the food, but when you have nice stuff, they make the whole experience.
The whole thing is good.
The whole
But if you're
experience-
going to put out rubbish dishes, that's going to go around a lot quicker than whether you had a bad experience at the bar. You can say I'm wrong on this, but when you're serving food, that's one of your key things. You're not just a bar, you're a restaurant.
Yes, and the fact that they cater even dishes for people that don't actually feel like eating, and they just want to nibble on something while having a drink. I think that's really
They don't
a
have
good option.
a huge menu, which is good. Because whenever I go to a restaurant and I see a huge menu, I'm like, didn't get that right, did you?
Yeah.
But they've stuck to their roots. They've stuck with some very classic English dishes, and they've also gone with the Mediterranean,
Yes.
naturally, because living in Malta, natural. Their fish and chips, I said it already, after 14 years of living here, this is the first time physically that when I took a bite, it sent me straight back to England.
Yes, and the fact that I do it also on newspapers,
Little
you know, it's like,
they're all served with these little newspaper clippings.
Yes, yes.
Everything that is served is usually with, apart from the platter, I believe. I think the platter doesn't. I could be wrong. No, salad doesn't. But like with the burgers and everything, they're all served with these cute little newspaper-like clippings. Obviously, they're not newspaper. Can't do that anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, hands down,
it is.
I cannot complain a single piece about anything. Although, maybe there's one thing I could complain about. The mushy peas. The mushy peas are amazing, don't get me wrong. But the English mushy peas, that's the only thing I can say.
Mashed,
but it's not a deal breaker.
No.
It's not a deal breaker. That's still mushy peas.
That's still mushy peas for me, yes.
Yeah.
So we do recommend this place, and once again, from our hearts, we do thank you to Sue Rossi for inviting us to try this most delicious menu.
This new menu is phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. It was more than we expected, and I don't know what I imagined, because I was basically thinking of the fish and chips.
I wasn't sure, to be fair. Exactly.
And we got all this food to try. We're very thankful. Thank you very much to our beautiful friend again. And we do recommend you to come here and try it out. While you're spending some time in Valletta, you can come for lunch.
And if you've eaten here with the new menu,
let us know.
Let us know. If we disagree with anything we've said, let us know.
Yes. At the moment, you can come and have lunch, and they are open
they're
until 5.
open. Nope, they're open till up to midnight now.
From now?
Yes.
Okay, then you can come and see the game. You can come and see the football games on the screen, and you can enjoy some.
So it's not normal opening hours for restaurants now here in Malta. You can enjoy longer hours.
Yes, things are getting better, thankfully.
Yes, it's signs that instead of going like this, we're now starting to go back up here, just in time for summer as well, thankfully.
Exactly. So we do hope that you enjoyed our food reviews as much as we have enjoyed doing them. We are actually still contemplating making it.
I'm just glad I'm going to the gym tomorrow.
Oh, we have to spend at least half a day. We have to at least half a day, but it was well worth it. I mean.
But do you guys reckon we should just make a food review channel rather than mixing it with this one?
Also,
we're contemplating it at the moment, but
yes,
we've had a lot of feedback saying that we should, but we just want to reaffirm.
Also, if you did find, if you are British living in Malta and you did find good British restaurant pubs where you can actually come and have a pub meal and have some beers, do let us know. Do let us know if you tried here as well. And also, we're open for recommendations of different kind of restaurants that we can try and bring you a good review. So, if you like this video, please press a thumbs up. That would help us very much. And subscribe.
And I got it right this time, because the last one I didn't, but it's there.
And subscribe to the channel for more adventures coming up soon.
Take care, guys, and thanks for watching.